Hey guys, I hope you're all having a very good day and welcome to a new Back to Law School / University video on my channel. In this second episode of my Back to School series, I'm going to be talking about my essentials for law school and university. These are things that are truly tried and tested by time because they stuck right by my side for the 5 years that I went to law school. Also, I will link all the products that I mentioned in the description box down below. So if you want to get any of the items that I mentioned, just check out the description box under the video. And last but not least, I'm also going to add in a little giveaway to this video. My very first law school / university essential is my laptop. So the laptop that I have is a Macbook Air 13-inch. I think currently it's about 3 years old. I'm pretty sure everyone is familiar with how an Apple Macbook Air looks, but I mean, this is the inside, and I think it is just super practical, and I carry it with me everywhere. I personally decided to go for an Air and not for a Pro because it is, first of all, cheaper, which is obviously a very big factor. Second of all, it's also way more travel friendly. I personally love MacBooks and I would highly recommend them. I've never really been into PCs, and for the programs that I use, I pretty much for school only used Word and PowerPoint and sometimes Excel. So I just bought the Microsoft Office for Mac pack for my computer. I literally cannot live without my computer, it's my life. For everyone that is wondering about my cover, this is just a sticker from KSAP and this is my personal marble design. So it's a custom marble design. They have some marble designs available there, but you can also choose a custom one, which I did. Sticking to the kind of computer and more tech theme of my law school / university essentials, my second essential is an external hard drive. The worst nightmare of any student is whenever you've been working so hard on that deadline and you feel super confident about it, you wrote like 20 pages that are just perfect, and then your computer dies. Oh my god, you guys, you don't want to know how often something like that happened to me. Stuff like that happens when you are in law school or in university. That is why I strongly suggest that anyone that is in school to make backups of all their files. I know there are a lot of different ways to back up your documents, but I personally prefer to use an external hard drive. This is the external hard drive that I use. It is the WD My Passport Ultra with white and gold. Oh my gosh, so pretty. And this is the 3 terabyte size. Now I have a very big one because I also use it for my video editing and I need a lot of storage for that. But you can get a smaller one because Word documents, PowerPoint, stuff like that are not very big files. What this does is that it is an extra hard drive for your computer, so you can save all of your documents on this as well. So this has saved my life multiple times because whenever my computer crashed, I still had a backup version of all my documents on my external hard drive. The third must-have item for everyone that is in law school or university is a planner. Being organized is so important when you are a student because you get so many exams, so many deadlines, so many assignments, and it can be quite overwhelming. I could never find a planner that was not only practical for students, but also aesthetically pleasing. So that is why I created my own stationery line. And this is the Supplied by Lily Student Desk Planner. This year it comes in 3 different prints. We have the luxurious amethyst print, which is I think my personal favorite. Then there's also the original luxurious marble print, which I mean is definitely a classic. And last but not least is the luxurious blush floral print. On the inside of the planner you will literally find anything that you need in order to be organized in school. First of all, there's a yearly overview. Then there's also a semester overview, so you can write down all your courses. Then it comes with an exam planner, as well as a paper planner. It also comes with 12 monthly overviews. And then it also comes with 52 weekly overviews, with on the bottom space to write down everything that you need to do that week, and on top you will find to-do lists for work and school, a space for exams and deadlines, and even more. I don't want to go into too much detail because I have actually a whole video on my stationery line that I'll link here and also in the description box down below. But if you're still looking for a good planner for school, definitely check this out. Shipping is international, so anyone in the world can order. And I've been using this now for 3 years and I literally cannot live without it. Sticking to the stationery theme, the fourth law school or university essential are notebooks. Even though I like to make notes on my computer as well, I personally just cannot live without notebooks. I use them to write down all my notes during lectures, but also to make summaries or overviews, to review, to write down my assignments. Whatever, I always use notebooks because I just remember everything better whenever I write it down. So to me, a pretty notebook is just an essential. And the notebooks that I want to show you are, again, my own Supplybility stationery notebooks. This year they come in 2 different sizes. We have the bigger A4 spiral notebooks that come in the matching luxurious amethyst print, luxurious blush floral print, the luxurious floral print, and also obviously the luxurious marble print. And then for days when you are carrying a smaller bag, for example, with you because you don't have a lot of classes, you can also use the A5 spiral notebook. This one is the luxurious marble print, but they also come in the luxurious amethyst print and the luxurious blush floral print. All the notebooks are lined and they have a special place to write down the subject and also the date of your notes. And the same counts for all the A5 spiral notebooks, and then on the inside you will also find one of my favorite quotes. Number 5. Of things that you need to have whenever you are in law school or university are markers and pens. Obviously, I had to mention them. The Stabilo pastel markers are definitely one of my top picks. These are 6 different pastel markers that make your notes look super pretty because they don't have the bright yellow or orange color, but more of a subdued and pastel-y shade. They now also have these super cute mini pastel markers. They are exactly the same shade, but they are just way smaller, which I personally find so practical to take with me. Aside from Stabilo pastel markers, I also love the Zebra Milk liners. And what I like about these pastel markers is that they have way more colors than the Stabilo ones. And another thing that I like about them is that they have this kind of angular tip, normal highlighter tip, and then they also have this smaller pointy tip that you can use to write some stuff as well. So I just think that is super practical. And I will link this acrylic holder in the description box down below because a lot of you guys are obsessed with it and I totally understand because it looks really cute. So when it comes to the pens that I like to use, I have 2 pens that I have been using pretty much the last 2 years. They are a little bit dodgy, so excuse that. I've been carrying them everywhere with me. These are the Live Work pattern pens and they write in black, and why I like these so much is that they have a very thin tip. So you're able to write very neatly. They are all the same, but I just have 3 different prints. But my other favorite pen that you obviously can find online is this rose gold Swarovski pen. But I personally really like this pen because it's very weighted and I love like heavy pens. I think it's very comfortable in your hand. Obviously it looks stunning, it's super pretty. And I also like, again, the fact that it writes black and not blue. So yeah, I didn't buy this pen myself, but now that I've used it for a year, or over a year actually, I definitely think it's worth its value. It also looks very beautiful still, it's not damaged at all, so yeah, definitely one of my favorite pens to write with. Number 6 of law school / university essentials are these bookmarks. Now, these bookmarks are actually from a very famous Dutch store, which is called Hema. I really like these in particular because they are very thin and it gives a bit of a better overview if you use a lot of them in your codex or in your notes or in your overviews or books. But other than that, you can pretty much find bookmarks anywhere. It doesn't really matter that much. The next essential is a good book bag or a laptop bag. I've never really been into backpacks because it's just not really my style. So I was always looking for a very good and sturdy handbag that I could use. My personal favorite bags are these bags from Teddy Blake. It's a New York-based brand, but they use Italian leather, and it is definitely a little bit more expensive, but I do have to say they are very durable. This bag has been used for over a year. I've been carrying multiple heavy law books in it, my laptop, food, stuff like that, and it still looks super, super beautiful. So I actually have a discount code for you guys as well that I'll link in the description box down below if any of you want to purchase this bag as well. And then another thing that I always use in law school as well is this laptop sleeve bag. This is actually just a regular laptop sleeve, so you can fit your laptop inside it. But instead of just being a sleeve, it actually has handles. And that is literally genius because you don't want to know how often I was just carrying this with me because it fits my laptop and then a notebook and then a pen, and I would just bring this with me and that's it. Sometimes I didn't have classes where I had to bring the actual study books with me, so carrying something like this was perfect. And this one is actually from Victoria's Secret. The next thing that is a law school student or university student essential is a lunchbox. I didn't always use this lunchbox. Oftentimes I would just grab some food at Whole Foods or at a nearby cafe and call it a day. But whenever I was trying to be a little bit more healthy and I was super, super organized, I would pack my lunch. This one is from Systema and they have a lot of different ones. You have this big compartment where you can put like a sandwich or stuff like that, and then it has two smaller compartments for like nuts or fruits, things like that. So the next thing that I think is an essential, and I discovered it this year and I loved it ever since, travel-friendly book stand. If you're thinking, Lilia, how the hell is this a book stand? Well, let me show you. It actually folds out like this, and then it has these little legs that you can pull out, and then right here you can pull out the other like big legs on which it stands, and now you actually have a book stand. And then it also has two little arms right here, so if you have like a book that keeps like flipping to another page, you can actually hold it like this. And then the most amazing thing about it is that it's so travel friendly because I never want to bring heavy bulky stuff with me, and this is just super, super small. So this one is from the brand Camino. I will link it down below. I found it on Amazon and I saw someone use it and I was completely sold because it's just so much easier if you have your book standing like this vertically instead of laying flat, especially if you're summarizing, to just look up instead of looking down and up like this all the time. So yeah, this, I cannot live without this thing. Last but not least is this very heavy document folder box that I use to store all of my notes, all of my handouts, all of the exams. Sometimes we get the exams from professors. My whole law school life is in here. This box is from the brand Clementine. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I actually got it for $10 at TJ Maxx. So how it works is that you open it right here, and then it's so heavy. I should have emptied it a little bit. Then it has all the different sections for all your different documents right here. and I just use one section per course, and that is how I organize everything. And then whenever I'm looking for some particular documents, I can just grab my document folder box and I know where everything is. Those were all of my back to law school / university essentials, favorites. But now the moment you've all been waiting for has arrived, and that is my giveaway. So one lucky winner will win their choice of the Supplied by Lily Student Desk Planner, which I am just super in love with and super excited about. This giveaway is open internationally, and you have to do the following things to enter. First of all, you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because this is a thank you for all you lovely YouTube subscribers that always support me. Second of all, you have to leave me a comment down below telling me what your law school or university essential is. And third of all, you have to follow me on Instagram. I have 3 different Instagrams. I have my main Instagram, which is LilyLikeCom. I have my Studying with Lily Instagram, which is my studygram. And I have my Supplied by Lily Instagram, which is the Instagram for my stationery line. You can follow any of them or all of them. If you follow all of them, it will count as an extra entry. So, just pick whatever you want. The giveaway will be open until the end of my Back to Law School / University series. And then I will contact the winner through Instagram DM directly. So make sure you're following me at least on one of those Instagrams. Now we're officially at the end of my 2nd episode of my Back to Law School / University series, and I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, because that would mean so much to me. And definitely tune in to a new video the day after tomorrow, because I'm uploading every other day currently, which is definitely a struggle, let me tell you, but I also love it, and I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying it too. So I don't have anything else to say. I hope you're all having a very good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye guys.